Train Tamer began in 1969 with two old school parts interpreters, the master Don Kite and the younger and very enthusiastic Frank Hutchinson. And they were there to service all the Bedford drivers of Melbourne, with the most famous being Bill King, who started what's called today AAT King Tours. And Bill would take small groups up through the Burke and Wills track and return back to Melbourne, or hopefully return back to Melbourne safely, and bring into Frank a whole range of parts that either weakened or broke or struggled on the trip. And it was Frank's role then to source a stronger part for the vehicle, to modify something or to create a solution where the vehicle was stronger for the next trip. Unintentionally, this whole foundation that we had early in the company's history served the perfect grounding for developing stronger parts and ultimately bring our customers home. The prototype is created and then sent from the manufacturer, wherever they are located around the world, then sent to head office to our R&D centre for fitment. These guys in our R&D centre, like Alan, I guess, we love them dearly, but they're very, very fussy and hard to please. And so often we're going back and forth to the manufacturing plant until the fitment is ideal. So once the product graduates into the test track stage, that's where we used to have to take it out into the high country for a long weekend. But now we have our own facility with our headquarters. We can have this test track in our own backyard. So the guys can head out there straight away, make some changes, come back into the R&D centre. This is really important, not only with suspension, but driveline, clutch, brake, because they all have a different dynamic with the use of the vehicle. From there, once everyone's happy and we go back to the manufacturer and make our changes and we're all content, it then goes to the metallurgy stage. That's where we take the part into the lab and it's a destruction test. And we also destruct the genuine equivalent part as well to make sure that the Train Tamer part is much stronger than its original equipment. Then there's a number of parts that are really innovative. So they're just things that a car company couldn't dream up, or a general parts company couldn't dream up. But us being four-wheel drive, we see so many problems and such a big, beautiful country that's remote and hot and dusty, and they're conditions that no one else would come across in the world. So we've got to be innovative in what we solve. So what we get a kick out of is when other countries find us as a solution and are able to use it over there. So places you'd never think of, such as Iceland or Africa or South America, using innovation that we've come up with here in Australia. So we're very proud of that. So it is a bit different growing up in a spare parts company. Over the years we've expanded. I think it's 130 staff today and 20 of those have been with us for over 20 years. So when we hear from a customer who's managed to make a particular journey that they wouldn't have if they weren't using a Train Tamer part, this really gives everyone a kick. Certainly it's a team environment. We all work very hard and it's something that most people wouldn't understand, but it's what drives us and it's the reason that we're able to contribute.